There we go. That looks like a normal car driving down the road. Yay. I can live with this. The last one I thought I was like in a clown vehicle or something. Hanging in there well, Ryan. Feeling peachy. I got a little pit stop coming up in maybe 50 minutes or so. How's everybody in the stream feeling? Tickled pink, I'm sure. Yo, what up, Champ Dawkins? How's your evening going? Right now, I'm looking at, whoop, wrong thing. What do I got? I think 7:07 Eastern Standard Time is where I'm at. Where's everybody tuning in from? Man, earlier we had, was it Zambia, Africa? We had Russia, Brazil, Germany, Belgium, UK, Australia. Somebody from, was it Fairbanks, Alaska? Somewhere up in Alaska. UK. Oh, yeah, I know Ryan. Oh, yeah, Ryan. Come on now. I said UK earlier. Oh, but thanks for commenting. Yeah, I did get to talk to James at least. I was stoked. Thank you for the wishes on a safe trip home. Alabama. Ooh, Cali. Okay. Oregon, sick. Man, I'll tell you what, we got the United States cornered right now, boys and girls. Zipping along. I can't believe every single stream keeps dropping, dude. I bet when I go and look back, it's going to show like 15, 20 live streams. Last night, makes no sense on the way out from Lancaster, Pennsylvania to Wisconsin, Darren area first. Yeah, I don't know. I was having 2-3 hour live streams, no problem, without them dropping here on the way back. Every 3 to 7 minutes they keep cutting out. Makes no sense. Not in any mountains or anything like that. So yeah, everybody in here that helped encourage me to get out there and check out some places, and yeah, get to have a phone interview with James, and I guess between me and you guys and Discord and Reddit and 4chan helped apply some pressure to get it to come clean and just admit it was a hoax. Man, give yourselves a pat on the back. We did it. We said we were coming out and getting answers. And I'll be dipped in shit. We got answers. Oh, you're too kind, champ. I hope some of it did. But I'm not that righteous to think, oh yeah, yeah, no. Like, I definitely forced his hand. I definitely think it helped. But, you know, probably the police being involved and his mom or his parents at their place of employment and stuff like that, that was probably, I would think that was maybe the tipping point if I had to guess. But yeah, knowing this bulldog was after him, oh yeah, that didn't hurt. He probably would have played it out for another day, but he knew, oh no, I'm going to all these locations. Now, in the interview, he made it a point, and it was not even asked by me, but he's like, yeah, none of the addresses listed were correct. So, he's like, well, I don't know how true that was. That could have just been, you know, trying to throw people off, because, you know, he doesn't want people going to all these other people's houses at his house. But then he made some comment, he's like, oh, well, if you showed up, I wouldn't care. Dude, are we somehow back? I'm on my phone. That thing was spinning forever. Somebody comment below if the live stream popped back up. Back, sweet. Is that about 2 seconds from ripping my hair out? Dude, I don't know. You think I'm being targeted? Maybe it is the feds. I did not have this problem going out, and now I'm not even using, the mobile hotspot. I'm going straight from, I'm just running from a phone. James is denying Blue Orb. I don't know if James is denying Blue Orb. James said he didn't want to reveal how he did it right now, or didn't want to talk about it. Wasn't allowed to talk about it. It gave me the impression there was somebody else involved helping him. There were a number of other things that were said during the interview, like him using the pronoun we or whatever instead of I. So I feel like somebody else was helping. Wow, I'm getting a call from Louisiana? I don't know anybody from Louisiana. If I pick this up, it's going to end the live stream. I guess if it's important, they'll leave a message. So, what was his latest live thing about? Was he like... He's saying there's no orb at all? Well, I mean, is he being like, picky with his words? Like, oh yeah, no, it wasn't an orb. It was a flashlight. It was a light bulb, or even blue light. Texting me is on this live stream. I will, I'll text you back here shortly. Thank you for the heads up. No, I feel you. So I feel like whoever's texting me is in the maybe not in the live stream, but yeah. Either way, I'm seeing the alerts come up. I'm reading them, and I will hit you back here shortly when I stop the stream. there's the, I was wondering where the comments. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird that it's all wordplay and reverse psychology. You guys take a step back. It's clear to see. Yeah, I mean, if he's denying a blue light or a blue orb, it's like, oh, well, then he probably used a white light. And as some people had suggested before, he changed the white balance to shift it so that it appeared blue. And that way he's no longer lying. And I can see him, yeah, I can see him saying something like that. He seems like the guy. Oh, no, it's all good. Don't sweat it. I feel like you must be quite the sleuth to be able to send me that text. Unless maybe I had messaged you either through, I guess, yeah, email or Reddit. I guess you'd have my phone number from there. But or if you found it just out in the wild through some good hard research, great job there too. Man, I missed that comment. Did somebody say his accent seemed what? His accent seems a bit off. Oh. If I had to guess, this is just my gut reaction, and I could be wrong. Maybe, yep, the feds did intercept him, and yeah, they got me on that call, and it was a private block number, and we did that live stream interview to tie this thing all up. But then why would he keep streaming now? I mean, why would the feds keep doing it? They just want it to die, not keep stoking the flame. But so yeah, he as far as the accent goes, man, I just based on the talk with him, I gotta think some of the comments he made, he's like, oh, I'm driving to work, whatever, and I see, or whatever, happen to stumble upon about the Buga Sphere, and I'm like, oh man, I could make something like that. And he went and did that. So, and with him saying he has some theatrical directing experience, or theater directing, it's, I think it's conceivable. And him saying that, oh, one of his motives or whatever was to prove a point that people are real gullible and they'll believe whatever. So all these things tied together, my gut says, well, he probably invented somewhat of a character, and he maintained that character throughout all of those other videos. I think he stereotyped UFO people or something like that, maybe as a friend, and mimicked their personality. But I feel like when I talked to him, he was genuine. I think the guy's a bullshitter. Yeah, I mean, I caught him in the one thing saying, yeah, after I hit the ground, I didn't move at all. I barely breathed, just real shallow. I didn't want anybody to hear. But then when I asked him about how the light was presented to give that appearance during the black screen, like a light was going around the room, he said, oh yeah, I grabbed my other phone and I was shining that around. And then he also, so it's like, well, that kind of contradicts you laying there motionless for 20 minutes if you're grabbing a phone moving it around. So I don't know if he noticed that I caught that or not, but yeah, so I thought he contradicted himself there. And then two, yeah, he said he had a second phone that he piped all the audio in, like the arcing and stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that. I think that is probably genuine and truthful. Maybe his house is haunted. If so, yo, I'm with Dockside Media, baby. That's what I go do documentaries about. We'll go check it out. I got like 25 minutes or so till a pit stop here. Keeps your animals riding along here, ride or die. Oh, when did he talk about God and Jesus? I missed that. So I have like a sole proprietorship, TT Productions, where I do some commercial work for different companies around my area. And then Dockside Media, that's like the main company that Chris and I created, where we've made 7 paranormal documentaries, an 8th one editing now, should be released in 6 months, and then a 6-episode docuseries that we're trying to get picked up right now. But so that one is Dockside Media, D-O-C, space, side, space, media. Oh, in the latest live stream, okay. That's weird you would bring God and Jesus into it. The only thing, guys, again, oh yeah, living the dream. You can definitely get into it. I didn't go to school for it or anything like that. I saw my son was 2, taking a nap. My wife and I were split or divorced or whatever, and saw a commercial, and it was a movie trailer, and for whatever reason my brain that day was like, huh, dude, that's just a bunch of 1 second, 2 second, 3 second clips strung together to tell like a little story. I bet I could do that. So I grabbed my son's toy dinosaur, went out with my cell phone, filmed a fictitious movie trailer called The Dino Slayer. You guys can YouTube that and find it. It's still out there. But yeah, so ripped that on my phone, added some special effects music. It was fell in love with it, and then the old 10,000 hours rule. I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it every free chance I got. Got cameras, got a drone, got the remote pilot's license, so on. And so yeah, if it's something you're interested in, yeah, I mean, that was like 9 years ago, but heck, Chris and I started Dockside Media 4 years ago, and we were making good quality products independently, doing commercial work, so as much as 6 years ago, maybe even 7. So yeah, it's something, man. We're in the perfect day and age where, wow, digital cameras, like nice ones with prime lenses, like they're affordable, where you can shoot something. Like we're running on the Sony FX30s right now, and they're cinema cameras, but oh dude, I don't know, $1,700 or whatever just for the camera body. Oh no, it's not cheap, but to get something that looks darn near like it's a movie studio produced this, oh my gosh, it's worth that money all day long. So yeah, you can certainly start, simple. Heck, I had the phone, I started with that movie trailer, then I just started filming and editing whatever, funny stuff with my son, anything I could think of, and did that. And then also I realized, like, oh man, I forget what a phone I had. A Samsung Note 5, maybe, whatever it was. It was the one where they started using like that portrait effect, where it was all blurry and bokeh behind your subjects. And dude, I started taking a couple pictures like that. Heck, I made some post on Facebook. Hey, is anybody looking for some free family portraits? I forget how many I did for free at first. Dude, people showed up with their family. I'm with a freaking cell phone. I got everybody in good moods and smiling great, get some great pictures. I'm sitting there in the parking lot of this park or whatever. Edit all those photos super quick on my phone while I'm waiting for the next person to show up. Edit them, upload all the good ones to Drive, send the next, that person I just done at the link. They're super pleased. Next person shows up, I did that. So I don't know if I did that for like 6 people or 8 people. And then a lot of people saw theirs. And then I started going around, photographing people's families with my phone, because the technology got so good, nobody cared. They're like, man, these things look great. So, Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I definitely love filmmaking way more than photography, but I don't mind doing it. I do corporate, or a few corporate events. It's just, yeah, with photography, I'm the type of guy, you can tell just how much of a maniac I am. That, like, for the life of me, you're real good photographers. They're looking through their, viewfinder or whatever, and they're snapping one, maybe two shots per situation. Me, I'm spraying and praying, baby. I'm just like, yo, I guarantee you, if I rip 10 photos right now, one of them will be mint. And so sure enough, I play the numbers game. Oh yeah, one of them's definitely mint. But then I leave these events and I've got 7,000 photos to go through. Oh man, I'd much rather honestly go drive 17 hours probably than go through 7,000 photos. Like, it is just, it is so tedious. So tedious. So, yeah, I don't know. Mad respect to the photographers who, just shoot a ton. So they know they got the shot. Because, man, that is a ton of work after the fact. I hate that part. I don't mind taking the photos. I really don't like going through them. All right, man, I get off here. But yeah, anybody who's into filmmaking or thinks they can do it, oh no, I guarantee you can. If you have a cell phone, you can download some free editing app or whatever. And man, just start thinking about, wow, what can I do? What can I do to make this kind of cinematic or whatever, or look professional? I think if you look up, on this T Productions page, one of my more heavily viewed videos, I think, is a filmmaking tutorial, a basic filmmaking tutorial. I believe that's the title. So go back through that. The audio is not great, but I give you some great ideas of like, a lot of people are filming their kid play basketball. It's like, oh man, just watching them shoot after, shot after shot after shot. Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to watch that 10 years later. It's like, you'd be surprised. What you really want to watch is that close-up, of his face, and he's looking down, or she's looking down. She looks up at the net. Boom, takes a dribble with a close-up shot. Boom, see them take a close-up shot of the shoes coming forward, maybe back up like to a medium shot of them jumping up and extending their arm, and then back out for a wide shot of them hitting the shot and turning around and smiling. And so yeah, it goes through things like that of thinking like, oh dude, yeah, that little 15-second clip or 10-second clip. A lot of stuff I like to film in a really high frame rate and then slow it down. So when you do that, then like I shoot in 120 frames per second, which means over the course of 1 second driving here, 120 pictures are taken to show that movement. And what am I doing? Can I turn left here? Yeah, I can. And so, something to keep in mind if you want to be a good filmmaker, or just at least make it look dope, is that you can film, what movies are filmed in are 24 frames per second, which with the same principle as before, there's only 24 pictures taken every second, and that causes a certain amount of motion blur on screen. And we've been watching movies at 24 frames per second for so long, I guess I missed I gotta stop talking to people. It says no left-hand turn? Why am I not allowed to turn in here? I think I can. That can't be right. This is a wide open on-ramp, right? Oh yeah. So movies shot in 24 frames per second. Your sitcoms and stuff are shot in like 30 frames per second. So that gives it that more home video look, or kind of people on a soundstage, or whatever you want to call it. But so if you film stuff just in 24 frames per second, right there, it's already going to get a little bump in production value, for sure. Secondly, if you can film in 120 frames per second, then you can slow that clip down to 20% or slow it down 5 times so that it plays at 24 frames per second. So that 1 second clip is now a 5 second clip, and it's in 24 frames, even though you shot it in 120. So, but that's how you get that buttery, smooth, slow-mo. So if you do that for your kid trying to like make a shot or kick a goal, like I've got highlight videos of my son playing soccer. Is this where I need to be? Yeah. Football. I don't think I had any basketball because I was coaching those. One flag football, but I coached most of those seasons too. Or all of them, I guess. I guess my sister filmed it the one day for me. God bless her. On 69 South. 69, okay. And, where was I? Yeah. But if you can shoot stuff in 120 frames and slow it down 5 times to the 24 frames per second, it'll look epic. I guarantee you. You can only shoot in 60 frames per second, and that'll take you right down to 24 frames per second. And then you'll have that buttery smooth slow-mo. And then lastly, you want to make sure you adhere to like, what is it, the 180 degree principle. So it's like, oh, if I'm shooting in 24 frames per second, 24, my shutter speed needs to be 1/50th, so 1/50 or 1-50. If I'm shooting at 120 frames per second, my shutter speed needs to be 1/250. It doesn't go to 240, but whatever's the closest. So there, everybody has a nice quick tutorial on some filmmaking stuff you guys can do to make some epic content yourselves. Again, go to the 24 frames. It'll already make your little kids or friends or relatives or whatever look like a movie. Yeah, I can see comments. I was blabbing that whole time, so I didn't really take note. Comments. Ryan, what? WTF? My account is shut down. Why is that? That doesn't sound good. Yo, shout out to the 20 T-Bones still hanging around here for this road trip. You guys are beasts. I'm Space K, bro. Or Space Clay. Okay. Oh, what up? Bud's Diary. Is that Space K? Okay. Space Clay? I guess. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I did not get those damn cheese curds. All right, hold on. Guys, hold on to your seats. I'm going to pull the e-brake and do a 180 here and send her back to Wisconsin for those cheese curds. That's on me. You did say that. Now, in my defense, I never said, hey, I'll get you those cheese curds. Because if I did, I'm a man of my word, and I would have got them. Now we calling out feds in the chat. I can't explain. Ty, is that thank you or short for Tyler? Somebody sent me emails. If you did, I will, yeah. Well, it's hard for me to check right now. That was not James, it was AI. Dude, the vault tapes, I feel you. I don't know, he said... So you didn't think it sounded like him on the phone? I thought it sounded a little different. Somewhat different, but I would believe he would maybe be playing a character in all those other videos. What? Oh. Yo, Space Clay, your main account was shut down for commenting on these streams? Wow, Space... Dude. Were you commenting in, like, any other streams or anything? Only because out of all the people, I don't recall you saying anything that was... Yeah. Provocative or mean or... Yeah, no, I thought you were... Yeah, no, I thought you were kind throughout the entire stream. I don't know what would have got you flagged or whatever. Who would have reported him? Guys, my phone is about to overheat, I guess. So I'm going to stop this stream, let it cool, make my pit stop, and then I'll pop back on for you. So thanks to everybody who's been on here supporting. I appreciate it. You helped me get all the way out to Wisconsin from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and now you're helping me get all the way back. So I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thanks for all your help getting addresses and helping just put that pressure on that, hey, Tyler's coming for you, dude. He's gonna find you and make sure you're okay. And it was cool that we ended up getting to the bottom of it. Buried a Fruit. I like that name. What's up? Coming in at a bad time. I'm just about to hop off because my phone's about to overheat. We doing this for real. Buried a Fruit, where you been? I'm on my way back from Wisconsin. I went all the way out there. He admitted it was a hoax. Called me as I was on my way back. We had an interview on a live stream. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got what we came for. People were trying to frighten me, saying, oh, he's got all these videos with guns. Do not approach him. So, yeah, go check out. My live stream cut out of the interview. But go check out the interview on his page. It's a few live streams back. And he's at work, he said. He said he couldn't meet me in person. He could only do it, over a live stream. So, listen to it, see what you think. Man, you think they got, well, my man that's convinced it's his AI, well, I believe people had his employer, the vault tapes. I feel you, man, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So, if you're feel that strongly about it, I would encourage you to continue researching, find out where his place of employment is, have somebody go there and take a picture of their carpet or video of their carpet, and then you can compare that to the carpet that's in James' interview video. If it's a Fed, I highly doubt they went to the lengths to go to his work and see what carpet he had and went and matched that. So it should be glaringly noticeable. So yeah, find somebody to go inspect the carpet at his place of employment where he said the interview was taken. And I think you'll, you should be able to ascertain if it was a Fed or not. Some new psyop are witnessing. I don't, man, you think? Why are we showing carpet of the workplace? I don't, he said, yeah, he wasn't, that he was at work and couldn't meet me. Yeah, could that have been a lie? Yes, certainly. But if it was a lie, well then cool. Go to his workplace, find the carpet, film it, and there shouldn't be a snowball's chance in hell that it'll match the video that the feds took, or that you allege the feds took. Oh, I see either a niece popped in or my sis or somebody. Why did Stephen Greer know about this months ago and already offer to buy the tube? I feel like that must be disinformation. James just started posting about finding it a month ago, I think. So I don't know how Greer would have known about it before. Oh, what up, B? Did I find and talk to James? It's not, no, I did not find him, but going around and checking like 1.5 places and then heading up to the location that Discord swore he was at, and trying to plead with him because he was in the streams and everything. As I was on my way up there, he ended up doing a live stream and admitting it was a hoax. So I emailed him saying, hey, I'd still like to do an interview. Here how you pulled it off. He didn't reply for a little bit. I started turning my car home. I'm about 3.5 hours from where he could potentially be. I'm like, hey man, yep, I'll turn around and come interview you. He's like, no. He's like, no, I can't meet you in person. I'm at work. But if you can do a live stream now with me, I can, yeah, put your phone on, put the phone on speaker. I'm like, yeah, sure, that works. So that's what we ended up doing. And because I said, hey, you know, I'm still interested in how you pulled this off. So that live stream, I tried. Mine kept breaking up, but you could find it over on his channel. It's like maybe 2 or 3 live streams back. You know what? That's a great question. I would ask him that in that last live. Say, how are you just clocking into work when you conducted the interview with Tyler, or whatever it was, 4 hours ago or something, and you said you were at work then? Maybe he is just a compulsive liar. No, he answered all the other questions and how he accomplished it, but he didn't say what the light was behind him. I asked him if somebody helped him. He said no, he can't talk about that right now. So. Guys, yo, thanks for tagging along. I'm going to pop out of this stream. My phone's about to overheat. I'll restart it here in a few after I'm pissed out. Yo, thanks for tagging along. You guys rock. It's been fun. I think we got to the bottom of it. Will do. Thank you.